Now, Cadbury Dairy Milk has been there as our incredible, beautiful Mzansi keeps beating the odds by seeing life as a whole glass and a half full. Now, the latest way that they are bringing a smile to the faces of our younger citizens are their pop-up little generosity shops. And by bringing a toy, book or game for a child in need to a little generosity shop, members of the public receive a slab of Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate, and together we inspire a little more goodness in the world.
There's a glass and a half in every one.
So here's something that you might not have thought about very recently. Some children who are orphans in South Africa might never know the joy of having their own toys, their own books, or even their own games. And knowing this, Cadbury Dairy Milk is tapping into the generous heart of our beautiful nation through the Little Generosity Shop, and in so doing, allowing us all to make a difference in the lives of as many children as possible.
So what we wanted to do with the Little Generosity Shop, we wanted just to inspire South Africans to be a little bit more generous in their everyday lives and donate a book or toy that they've fell in love with when they were a kid, so that these children can also experience a little bit of happiness for themselves. We're really encouraging South Africa to help donate any of their pre-loved toys, books or games to the Little Generosity Store. And in exchange, we just want to say thank you and show our gratitude by giving consumers who bring their pre-loved toys, books and games a Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate.
It's very important that we do this kind of thing. I think one can quote the words of the late, great Tata Nelson Mandela, who said that there's no keener revelation of a society's heart or its spirit than the way in which it treats its children. By treating them right, we are treating the possibility of our future right and ensuring that it'll belong to hands that know the warmth of generosity.
I think it's important to realize that you only really need a glass and a half. So when yours is full, share it.
There's a lot of kids out there, first and foremost, who don't have the support, who don't have the love, who don't have the time that you get from parenting. So just to be in a position to come and give back to those kids, to show them love, which is something that they probably don't get as much. So I'm really glad that this is a campaign that's being done right now.
What are you stamping on the chocolates?
A heart.
Is it a big heart? Because you've got a big heart, hey?
There's a little bit of more in everyone. We believe that everyone can give a little more. We encourage consumers to give a little more every day, whether it's smiling to the person next door to you or just saying thank you. Because we believe even though these things cost nothing, they could mean the world to someone else.
The misconception is that you need to have more to share, and it's not necessarily the case. So,
I was also going to add on to your point that people think you want to do the elaborate things and try to be cliche about it, but it's not really necessary. Literally, leftover food, clothes that you don't wear, a little goes a long way. So just give those away and help the next person.
Yeah.
Why is it so important that we spread that generosity?
Because we've got so much to give, and there's so many people who need to receive. And it's so easy to give. Anyone who has kids, you know that there are unused and pre-loved books and toys. It's so easy.
It's very possible for us as South Africans to foster a spirit of generosity and to do so every single day. People usually think it amounts to some grand gesture of having a massive campaign or event like this at Sandton City, but no, it's the little things that count, the smallest, kindest thing that you can do to change someone's life every single day, small gestures. A few more unsuspecting guests that have shown their generosity today. My good man, my ladies, how are you?
Awesome, thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. Tell me about how your experience has turned out today.
Well, look, the entire Cadbury team has put this together, and it is such an awesome, awesome initiative. I think what more do you want than to spread a little kindness and joy and sweetness, excuse the pun.
I think you can spread generosity by doing one kind act a day, and I think it's actually super beautiful that they have the whole challenge inside where you can actually choose one generous thing to do. And I mean, if you just do one simple thing for somebody, it could actually change their lives without you even knowing it. So I think that's something you can do.
It's great for us to give back and also to teach the youngsters all about what it is to give and sharing their stuff, and just it's fun for them as well to get a bit of chocolate at the same time.
Is that right?
Yes.
So, Tabang, the Little Generosity Shop is going to be making its way around the country. Where can people find it?
So kick off firstly here in Johannesburg, Sandton City. It starts off on the 29th of May, and then we head all the way to Durban, Gateway, on the 25th of June. Then our last stop shall be in Canal Walk in Cape Town on the 19th of July. But in addition to this, we also have our roaming shop, which is going to drive more reach and go to places like Nelspruit, PE, Bloemfontein, and Pretoria.
To the little one who'll be receiving the books that I've donated, I really hope that these books serve the same, if not a greater purpose than they served in my own life, where reading a book like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory really opened up my mind in terms of what is possible, but more than that, making me believe in the possibility of my dream. And I really hope that these books open up those doors of imagination, of possibility to that child. Most of us have childhood memories of playing with our favorite toys, perhaps reading our favorite books. But for a lot of children, in fact millions of children in South Africa, that reality isn't a foregone conclusion. But you can help make a difference by being part of an initiative that seeks to show that there is a glass and a half in every one of us. So go ahead, find a little generosity shop near you and donate to make a difference. The result is very sweet.
There's a glass and a half in everyone.